If you've subscribed to our channel for a while, or you just keep on top of aviation news, you'll know that an Ural Airlines Airbus A320 had to perform an emergency landing in a field back in September 2023. In the weeks and months following the incident, efforts were made to somehow fly the aircraft out of its unfortunate location. Now it appears that Ural Airlines has given up on retrieving its stranded jet, instead deciding to dismantle it for parts. For those who are unaware or need a refresher, the plane made an emergency landing in a field in Siberia back in September. The aircraft's hydraulic system had failed, and the field landing was the crew's failed attempt to reach a suitable diversion airport. Strong headwinds and flying with the landing gear doors open led to increased fuel consumption, which ultimately meant that the A320 was unable to reach the alternate destination. All 159 passengers and 6 crew escaped unharmed, but the plane has been stuck in the field. Well, some 4 months have passed and the Russian airline has reportedly given up on flying the Airbus A320-200 out of its present resting place in a wheat field. The carrier initially wanted to fly the A320 off the field and even declared its engines fully operational. The airline later reconsidered this strategy given the risks, technical difficulties, and economic viability. The plan was to take off from the field after it had frozen over, but it's now being reported that the airline will scrap the plane for parts instead. At one point, Ural Airlines CEO Sergei Skuratov said the airline planned on keeping the A320 in its fleet and would dismantle it before transporting it to nearby Novosibirsk airport for reassembly. However, it appears a final decision has been made and the 20-year-old A320 will be cannibalized for parts. The aircraft's original registration was Victor Papa Bravo Mike Whiskey and leased to Ural from AerCap, but was later re-registered as Romeo Alpha 73805. Russian newspaper Komsomolskaya Pravda reports that the owner of the wheat field has been paid a full year's rent for the A320's temporary accommodation, amounting to around 1 million rubles or $11,350. There's also the possibility of extending it further should it prove necessary. The area around the plane has been fenced off and is protected by a 24-hour security detail. The scrapping of the A320 is expected to happen this summer under better weather conditions and before the lease on the field runs out in September. Given the situation of spare parts availability for Russian airlines due to economic sanctions, scrapping the A320 may not be such a big loss for Ural. The plane is powered by 2 CFM56 engines, which will prove useful for other A320s in the fleet. What do you think of the airline's decision? Let us know in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.